Chilean police throw boy, 16, off bridge during protests, Chile.
Here's a summary of the article.
On Friday evening, officers of the Carabineros police force used plumes of tear gas and high-pressure water jets to disperse protesters congregating in Plaza Italia, where pockets of violence flared amid a heavy police presence. Videos show a 16-year-old boy being bundled over the railings of a bridge by a police officer. As the protesters fled, we saw the moment that the officer intercepted the boy and threw him from the bridge, said Pavel Pavlik Joffre, who led a company of volunteers at the protests. Addressing the incident in a televised address, General Enrique Monras, a spokesperson for the Carabineros, did not rule out the force's responsibility for what had happened, but said that in his opinion, the boy lost his balance and fell during an arrest. Chile's public prosecutor has said that since last October 8,575 alleged human rights violations have been perpetrated by the Carabineros in the repression of protests, and only 16 police agents have been stood down as a result. Several international missions, including a delegation sent by the UN High Commissioner for Human Rights, Michelle Bachelet, a former president of Chile, delivered damning reports detailing numerous violations that have occurred during the protests, including alleged torture and sexual abuse. In the wake of the latest scandal enveloping the Carabineros, calls went out on social media for further protests to be held over the weekend.
This post received a score of 41,000, with an upvote ratio of 95%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Here's the video of the events. The full video is NSFW injured party is shown while being helped after the events in the later part of the video, while the remainder show the events leading up to the fall, so while perilous they mostly provide context of the events. Full video edited, shorter video showing only the push. Edited. Alternative angle Twitter link provided by r/bonked _or maybe _ not edited. Alternative angle YouTube link. From the article, that must be some magical video footage he has.
The same thing that cops claimed after they pushed over that 74-year-old guy and cracked his skull. The same thing that cops say when their suspects show up in court covered in bruises and contusions. The same thing they always say whenever someone finds themselves a victim to their abuses.
Stop resisting?
So, do the police not understand that this won't help them long-term? That has to be at least a single brain cell in these various departments.
The highest authority in Carabineros, General Mario Rothas, assured them in November that he wouldn't let any policemen get any sanctions for their actions. People knew it because of an audio that was leaked from that reunion. And he was right, only 0.3% of the cases of human rights violations has been prosecuted, and only one policeman 0.01% has been found guilty and he is on parole.
So he lied to the police?
Maybe the crime charged for was not the reason they wanted them charged. Could be they pissed someone off and suddenly the rules applied. Just a thought, I don't know shit.
Sacrificial lamb.
Exactly. Punishing one doesn't only appease the masses, but also gives the authorities a narrative to hold on to. We've fully examined all cases, and found all but one of them to be unfounded. If none had been punished, it would make the injustice so much more apparent.
That's terrible.
Lately governments must feel like it's easier to dispose of their people than actually help them, which actually pay for their paychecks. Idiots. We need reform almost everywhere.
Well, the good ones are paid by us. Unfortunately, most politicians are in the pockets of big business or foreign agents.
They're fucking psychopaths.
Only fascists support them. The leader of the unit said the boy slipped and fell. It's on video and you can see the policeman throw the kid over. Being ripped apart by an angry mob is almost too good for these pigs.
I live in Santiago, and I've seen these motherfuckers do so much fucked up shit. Anyone who still works for the police here has no conscience. They need to disband the Carabineros and form local police departments. Not that that's perfect, but it's better, and the Carabineros de Chile are a total disgrace. Chile only has a militarized national police force who effectively work for the politicians in power.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.